of my characters that's not Byakuya, because I'm not giving you the chance to get to do that goofy ass scenario you want to do.
And we is live.
Want to.
Oh,
I want to, though.
I
Now
know.
I'm starting the whole
I
thing.
Yep,
know.
you deserve the kick in the nuts.
Hello, everyone.
He deserves it so much.
I've started this whole thing of not telling them whenever we go live, just to see what kinds of things that they will say.
Shut up.
Yep. So, hello, welcome back to another simulcast. Welcome to my asshole friends, Rob and Aden. I am MJ. If you're on the YouTube end of things, welcome to Novakast episode 439 or Danganronpa part 19. If you're on Twitch, then welcome to Study Buddies, not numbered. Hungry like a wolf edition. Hungry like the wolf edition.
No.
Ooh, that's a good song.
It is, isn't it?
Darius, I'm gonna. I'll
Bring
probably
that
figure
back,
out
huh?
why we're calling it that, huh?
To piss off Aiden.
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
And I do like the song. It's just, I don't like how much of an earworm it is.
Go watch our what was it? Until Dawn playthrough if you want to see the origins.
Was it Until Dawn?
It was Until Dawn.
Oh yeah, it was.
Rob was trying to find his way.
Didn't we use that already?
No.
No, we used Duran edition. I believe. Not Hungry Like the Wolf edition though. So we're good. And it was perfectly 100 characters, so we are extra good. And speaking of good, we are safe for this evening. I'm starting to think maybe we should get rid of some of the free passes on some of these wheels because it's just making it too easy.
No.
Nah.
Oh, come on.
Here's an idea. Here's an idea. If we go a full month of
With free
getting
passes?
no punishments,
full
getting no
month?
punishments, whatever
Then
the
we'll take it
punishment will
off.
spin
A month?
is what will take the next stream.
Okay. A
How's
month.
that sound?
A month seems kind of long, in my opinion.
It's only it's okay. 3 weeks. How's that? Because 2 weeks is a bit much. That's only 6 days worth. Okay, never mind.
Hey, you want to add one to the wheel? How about this? Because the free passes, let's add a punishment. This is a Robert specific punishment.
Go on.
On
Let me
camera,
guess. You get
Robert
to do
has
whatever.
to,
Byakuya gets kicked in the balls.
I wish. But no, on camera, Robert has to eat hot sauce.
Oh.
Because of the free passes. How about that?
Sold. Entered. Ah,
I am a fair Lord of Terror.
why is it not? Okay, that was weird. It's not saving. All right, but yeah, we're safe for tonight. Let's see if we're safe for next Friday. Let's go. Oh, it's kind of quiet.
It would have been funny if it landed on that.
It would be. It wouldn't be the first
Just the
time
first
it's
night.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, who would it be?
You're already getting disappointed.
I'm kind of wondering who is it going to be.
Are we including
free
free
pass.
pass in this?
All hands.
You want free pass to be included?
I'm
in
not even
this?
going to answer that.
Uh,
You know my answer.
I'm honestly going to be disappointed if it's free pass.
Calling in all hands. Oh,
Aiden?
I was right.
Whenever you speak, it's like the worst things happen. But hey, maybe we'll be less less distracted. All right, so what
Maybe.
is up on deck is all hands on
Night
deck.
is a wire.
where we cannot, or do we do a duration for that, or just for the entire stream?
It didn't say anything about duration, but if you want to do a duration spin, we can.
Yeah, we might as well add a duration.
Yeah,
Just to be safe.
That's fair. That's fair.
Free pass.
And I just realized I ended up saying that word twice.
Wheel is up. Doesn't matter.
Oh, good point.
Wow.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that would be 0. We got a free pass because it's the next would be episode 440. 4 times 4 times
Yeah,
0.
there's 0.
So technically, a free pass. I hate both of you right now. I don't know why. I hate.
Okay, let's play the game.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay, so I guess
Gameplay is
tomorrow, no matter what we spin, will be what
tomorrow,
we go with.
not Friday.
Friday.
My bad. For some reason I thought today was
There's
Sunday.
a knife laying on the ground. Is this? It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. I'm pretty sure it would have gone farther than that. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this? Oh, that's it. It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences.
Wait, does Makoto still have the knife?
Yeah, like a wheel spin. No. It's
Yeah, the
missing from
person
drawer,
stole it.
along with his kit.
Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife, it was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then I if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. And no, it can't be. There's no way.
Knife at the crime scene has been added to the trick bullets section of your handbook.
These look like fragments of something. It's all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later.
Fragments near the dead body has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
Shit, I should have spun the Wheel of Quirks since basically we got a free pass.
Oh, that is true.
I'm gonna do that real quick.
We can do it later.
I was gonna say, it's gonna bug me if I don't do it. Like, hold on. Alright. But we can save it for later. We'll do it at the end.
Wait, are we doing it now or saving it for later?
We'll save it for later.
Okay. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. I have a theory.
Go on.
What's that?
Before the thing can actually no, I can put that down. Damn, hold on. So, I think the body and let me know if I'm getting warmer or colder. I think the body that we discovered that got blown up, I think that was the person posing as Junko.
That's an interesting theory. What's got you thinking that?
That person
part
didn't
of
have
it
a
is
tattoo
because
on
of
their
the
hand,
nails.
though. Right?
I don't remember.
There wasn't
Unless
a tattoo,
that was placed
right,
there
Aiden?
to...
I don't remember one, honestly.
Unless the person was wearing makeup on their hand.
Could be.
That would have to be a lot of makeup
Yeah, not really.
for a tattoo.
I mean,
Not
I mean,
really.
No?
movie. I
No.
mean, movie studios do it all the time when they're covering tattoos.
Yeah, just put a little bit of like color
Right.
corrector and foundation on it, and you're good.
Huh.
So,
Okay.
I think, like me personally, this person was already dead. We found the body, and when Toko came to try to take off the mask, whoever the mastermind is, blew up the body so we couldn't tell who it was. But this is this hand right here. The person has the same nails that Junko had.
According to my Nendoroid, Junko
Also-
doesn't have red nails.
Also, if I remember correctly, her skin color is kind of the same.
You mean pale?
Yeah,
Okay.
like the same.
Flexion?
Yeah, there we go. All right, so there's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they.
Eliza! We did it!
What?
I said, it's Eliza! We did it! We finally did it!
We finally did it! We finally killed her! Ding dong, the witch is dead! Now I'm still technically double dead because she's now in hell.
Careful, Jason didn't stay dead even after he went to hell.
Yeah, true. They seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity.
Fake nails has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is that a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before.
Tattoo on the right hand has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. You're just finding these left and right, aren't you?
I don't think I've seen everything. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got that on
Destroyed.
since I
Knock it
only
off.
threw fire and I threw water on it. Water on the part that was on fire, the top half of the body, or the top half and the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's something strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right?
Exploded body analysis has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Aw, hi Kit Kat. It's so cute. Every time I look over at her, she just goes on and wants her belly rubbed. Or her face grabbed.
This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and the Monokuma file said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet, which would mean the murder must have taken place.
Sprinklers has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
No. There's one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Actually, no, it's totally useless no matter what. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. Wait, there were 5. What happened to the 5th? I count 4 chickens, huh? 4.
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto?
Did you eat one of the chickens?
No!
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here?
Of course, there were precisely 5.
Oh, happy chicks fun.
Yeah, right.
Oh, happy chicks fun. Happy chickens.
What's wrong?
There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short.
Huh?
That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going by the forest is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished.
I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case?
Chicken coop chickens has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Just to be sure, I should check or take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, I'm pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime,
Hello,
but
welcome.
the underside
Welcome to the stream.
It-
Hello.
totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Oh my gosh.
What?
Use words.
The body was there before the sprinklers were set off. Somebody used the tarp to cover the body so it wouldn't get wet. Something about that bothers me.
Heart has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
That's one thing in here that concerns me. Let's see.
So, who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore.
Yeah, because we don't need Genocide Jill here right now.
Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked? You know, before it blew up?
I remember, if I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked.
Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better, too. So, thank you, too.
Body before the explosion has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. It's 11 o'clock right now.
Okay, and?
For serious.
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body.
When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock, as usual. I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then?
Aden, Toko, what time is it?
Oh, well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
That's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So, I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. I'm gonna go rest.
That's a pretty small job.
When the body was found has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you.
What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi.
Alibi.
in other words,
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night.
I was sick. And I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime.
And how can you know that for sure?
Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was nobody there. Nobody here. So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night.
What?
Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis
are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko,
Then I'm the only one without an alibi.
Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well,
What?
but you never came to the door. So, where precisely were you?
I was sick. Very, very sick.
That's hardly an alibi.
That's what you think, you pompous shitlord.
So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. Deja vu.
I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it?
The Yakuya's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
I think I've checked everything I need in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other places I need to check. Especially that fragment I found before. There's something I need to go in order... to confirm my suspicions. But I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true... Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night?
Maybe.
If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room...
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What? Limit my options?
Just give
Give
up.
me the key to your room.
I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her key, her room key.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
Byakuya?
If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it. Later. At the class trial.
Oh no, it's not about that. You see, you have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it.
I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect, after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story.
Then will you go with me?
Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
I hate you so much.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not.
Inner Gumshoe. Give me your words of wisdom. Okay then. In the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area.
Hungry like the wolf. Damn it, can't sing that low. Hungry like the wolf. Hungry like the wolf. Hungry like the wolf. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Monokuma is lying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
The
I
piece we
just
found was
found-
the bomb.
What is it?
It's
It's what?
A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What? What?
Bomb?
Someone set us up
and that
the
bomb
bomb.
went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden.
Don't you know about the bomb? Everybody knows about the bomb.
Fragments
I've
of the-
checked everything else I can find. All that's left now is Kyoko's room.
Okay.
I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. I really don't want to talk to him. Inner Gumshoe, please give me your words of wisdom. Don't leave me hanging.
Gotcha, you pony bitch. Sorry, I'm playing Pokemon Go.
Even Gumshoe has abandoned me.
Gumshoe's asleep.
I've managed to catch.
Thanks for
I've caught 70 Pokemon
Hey.
this past week, and most of it has just been sitting at home. Because I learned that if you let your phone like refresh the app every once in a while, it'll have a Pokemon spawn.
Huh.
So that's what happens. I just acquired Machoke, or Machamp, and I call him Blue Goro. If it was gonna be a female Machamp, it was gonna be Blue Shiva.
Alright, you think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go.
Okay. Wait for me. Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our on our way to the dorms.
How can you be so slow?
I will rock your shit, you fucking shamrock-looking cocksucker!
Shamrock? I wasn't expecting that.
I hate this character so much!
I guess a Shamrock is gonna have to go into a thumbnail, huh? With Byakuya crying.
Right, can't unlock it myself. I need to ask Byakuya.
Well, what are you waiting for? Well then, here we go.
By the way, anybody watching, dude, hey,
Stop.
Aiden's doing a good job acting as him. I just hate
Really?
the character. Yeah, I just hate the character so much.
Rob's at the point where he's like, I can't wait
There's
for
like-
this game to be over so I don't have to interact with him anymore.
Well, I gotta ask.
What?
In future games, do any of these characters reappear?
No comment.
Is one of them Byakuya?
Well, I'll just have to play through the games and find out.
Does he die?
You wish. Right? You're wishing for that, aren't you?
Yes! Okay, Byakuya took out the key and slid into the keyhole, and then click.
And it's open.
Fuck you.
Oh, wow. Didn't quip off, thanks, Captain Obvious? That must have taken a lot.
So, this is Kyoko's room. There's something on the table. It's a wooden block decoration.
What?
What is that? What purpose does it serve?
I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them in their lockers.
I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse.
That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly
But
possible.
if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks.
Really? What, Captain Obvious?
Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to.
Yeah, we can all figure that out.
That Makoto, apparently. Woodblock key has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Okay.
Ooh, I feel like I need to put
gotta
my
be
wrist
more.
brace back on. My wrist is hurting.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna mute myself while
Oh,
I do,
you're gonna-
when I do so.
Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here. At least not as far as the case is concerned.
Unless you guys want the
Bathroom is
ASMR.
locked, so
Here we go.
here's the bathroom. You might have certain articles hanging out to dry. Better not look inside.
Don't worry, I got more where that came from.
Such
There we go.
ignorance.
Hey, I think it would be wise if we looked around a bit more.
Here's her bed. I don't see anything.
Maybe if we change our perspective.
Oh, there it is. Wait, no.
Oh, that's part of the bed frame.
At least not as far as it concerns. Okay.
The only other thing that we haven't examined that's examinable is the door to the room itself.
Let's see.
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for?
Nothing in particular, just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand
Come
Kyoko.
on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here?
No, I'm not apologizing.
Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here.
Or concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. What is this?
It's Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me.
I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Ah, found it!
What's in the envelope?
Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something has certainly happened. So open it.
Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a piece of paper. Under the sheets?
What?
That's all that was in there?
Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheet. What could it be? Huh, I wonder. But hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumbled piece of paper. Class 78 Student Registry. Mukuro
Mukuro.
Ikusaba.
Mukuro.
See.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile.
Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key.
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key. And
Hold on, I got this. Hold on.
it was a key, and
Oh, wait.
that's it.
This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind.
Banana edition.
I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search.
All right, dickhead. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name: Makuro Ikusaba. Sex: female. Ultimate soldier. Wait,
Yes.
not the ultimate despair. The ultimate soldier. Oh my god! I just thought of something.
Oh?
The tattoo.
Uh-huh.
It's a military tattoo.
Hmm.
Kinda like- I'm sure you guys have like seen or like heard of like scenarios where like certain companies of soldiers, if they're part of a certain like group, they'll put a tattoo on their arm or something to represent what company they're part of.
Interesting.
So her thing's a military tattoo. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood, and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information. She was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as the Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did.
Bukuro's profile has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
So, yeah. The tattoo is a military tattoo.
Okay.
The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group? This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. How I saw things was just an ordinary person, but then
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this.
you recognize it?
Naturally.
Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers,
Oh, fun.
but they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering.
This is all part of the world totally removed from the one I live in.
Yeah, no shit. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it! Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero!
Oh, it's you.
Huh? What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Uh-oh. You found her profile?
So what if I did?
Hey! Oh, don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. In case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either. Even though she's stolen and hid it. Bitch. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how fair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting.
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many students or participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. Whoops.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hallway back when... Spelling or grammatical error. In the main hallway back when... There were 15 people there, right? I think the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
A misunderstanding. Are you saying
in other words,
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16.
16 then?
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they called the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Why?
Huh? No? Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because... like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. Since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane full of complaints and hate mail, you know.
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense.
Maybe do a nut job.
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge.
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you.
Also, hello, Hiroshi. Welcome.
Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well,
Hold on.
Welcome in.
well, don't tell anyone I told you, but... She wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Okay, now that's all you get.
Thank you, Hiroshi, for subscribing to the Novakast channel on YouTube.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Huh.
Onokuma's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
Yoko wears gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand, the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said there were scars, right? That's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means those fake nails on the corpse.
Are you thinking about Kyoko again?
Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap.
His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull.
I hope you get fat.
What?
What the hell can I
Why are you laughing?
Because that insult came so far out of left field.
Yeah, exactly. I hope you get fat.
Caught me off guard.
You tell him, Rob.
Oh. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us?
He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mokuru was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro was the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now?
He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later.
But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair.
Mokuru is related to the case.
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko.
What?
That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? And if she's a student, and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game.
Mokuru is the killer? She killed Kikyo?
Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think?
Well, I have a better conclusion, but you're too slow to figure it out.
Okay, Sonic. In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit.
Oh, really? What makes you say that?
We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense, then, to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit.
So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mokuro, and come to the wrong conclusion.
That's what makes sense to me.
The way you say it, it definitely doesn't seem possible. But if that's really true, if Mokuro isn't the killer, then who is?
Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation.
I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming?
It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? Nothing is catching my attention though. Oh, never mind.
Gotcha.
What?
I was doing a double
There's-
entendre.
There's the wooden. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys, just like just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Dakota, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right?
I should probably use the key we found in that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it.
Yes, boss. I took out the key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and click.
Click.
Oh, going back to that insult real quick. What are you, when you said I hope you get fat? What are you thinking? Like
I'm
the
just coming with
opposite
stupid
effect of-
shit because I hate him.
The opposite effect of thinner.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm just thinking of I hate this character so much. It's just like the first thing that came out.
Instead of
Like,
I
how
hope
many
you die, I hope you get fat.
Like how many times have I been really like vitriolic towards a character? This is one of those times where I'm like very, very, very vitriolic. You get the point.
I do.
Yeah.
Towards a character. Damn it.
And I'm reveling in it.
Huh?
And I'm reveling in it. Some of these insults are rather funny.
Okay, the locker eagerly accepted the key, and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. Wait
They
a
look like
minute.
They've been made of titanium. Say what? What's up, Rob?
Use your words.
How many arrows? So it was spears that killed Junko, right?
Yes.
Yeah. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks.
Strong sticks.
Titanium arrows has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. And it's got blood. Is that a bloodstain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case.
This duct tape is related to the case somehow. But how could it possibly be involved?
Bloody duct tape has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
Okay. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps...
Byakuya?
Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location.
What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir.
You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that?
Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something?
Research. Are you talking about the archive? Oh yeah. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here.
Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand, and went straight to the shelf in the back.
Ah, here we go.
He quickly returned with the file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this.
I have no idea what it says. What language is this?
How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French?
Because I didn't take French, you pompous fucking asshole.
Oui.
I had other things to do in my life, you prick.
Baguette.
Ah, part of the Going Home Club. I see.
Hey, at least girls like me, dick. Even though they tried to get me killed. Shit, I just dissed myself.
Goodness.
I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French.
Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over.
I'll give you a crisp high five and a single middle finger. I said my line.
Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers.
Jesus.
Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired.
Damn.
Yeah. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it?
This all just sounds all like some kind of alternate reality.
Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. Excuse me. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting.
Exciting isn't the word I would use.
So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir.
Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right?
That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Really? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that be...
Mukuro Ikusaba's profile has been updated in the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
Dingus dongus,
Oh,
dingus
goody.
bongus.
Congratulations, you found the last clue.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
How about
So,
no? I
please
don't want to
meet
think
up
about
in
that.
the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come.
All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during this class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go.
Okay.
Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together.
Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word.
We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point?
Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together. Just the two of you.
What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here at any second.
Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for five full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen, and then 5 minutes came, but it became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again?
What should we do? Should we keep writing here, or...
Or what?
What?
Jesus!
Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
What? I've made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here. Now can we?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you.
Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting about 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now.
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here.
When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
I'm here. And no rule's been broken.
Oh, Kyoko.
Kyoko? You're still alive?
No! That's a ghost!
Shut up, hero.
Everybody ignore him.
Stop talking.
If you wanna fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
Oh, you're so selfish. So spoiled. You're right. There's no penalty officially. But I bet you'll be sorry later. Shing! No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts on the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. Dip?
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. So,
You really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die.
Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay.
Perhaps. But that's not necessarily a good thing for us.
huh?
He's right! Now I gotta deal with a ghost!
Makoto slaps Hiro.
I told you stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial.
Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator.
Master, wait for me.
Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial's all over.
One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started.
Oh boy.
Listen, before we get started, I have to ask. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms.
the second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea that a body had been discovered.
Then, when did you find out?
So,
Just now. I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go into a trial completely uninformed, can I?
So that's why you were late.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting.
But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
What?
Yoko's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Okay.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial. Okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me.
For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, that's right, so why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all.
Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one left, I stepped in the elevator. The door slid shut.
Seems rather empty than before.
This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears. The dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to this mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent, still. After an unmeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrating every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair.
Blinded by his light.
Ooh, this one's bright.
Ah, I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this.
Oh.
The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
It's you.
Exactly.
Oh my god, okay.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show.
And so, the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. Yeah, deadly class trial. Okay, we are going to save. And I'm going to use that one. Okay, I need to mute myself real quick.
Okay.
Because I'm hyped to do this.
Just so you know, this trial could take a while.
Oh, we'll get through a good portion of it, I'm sure.
Okay.
I don't remember this one being long.
Isn't it?
I don't remember. That's what I said. I don't remember it being long.
It's relatively lengthy. It is the second longest one in the game.
With the final one being the lengthiest.
I remember it definitely. Yeah. I remember it definitely felt lengthy. Felt like it was long. Oh, if memory serves, when I first played, I had it on normal, got bored of it being on normal, so I put it on mean until this trial, and was like, yeah, I'm putting it back on normal.
That's fair. Oh, I just looked over Ash, just sleeping in her bed right now, and she has her paw over her face.
Oh.
Telling you now, when we eventually get around to the RPG that we've got in store, Rob's gonna have some slight flashbacks to Byakuya with one of the characters.
Oh.
And he's probably gonna end up hating the character as a result.
I wonder if he'd be interested in playing a flamboyant chef again for the next game.
Say what?
I wonder if Rob will be interested in playing a flamboyant chef in the next game.
Was he flamboyant?
Close enough.
Fair enough. I always saw him as I saw him as somewhat similar to Mineta
Mm-hmm.
from My Hero.
Look at the group DM.
Oh my goodness, that is adorable.
Here, I'll pull it up on stream so people who watch this, if they watch this, can see. Nope. Wrong window. Okay. Alright,
Let me
there we
guess. One of the characters you're gonna want to voice for the next game is gonna be the one in charge of the Ford Davis.
go. Gundam?
Yeah.
I had no dibs on him.
Okay. For all I knew, you were wanting to.
No. I don't have any dibs on him. I don't have any real dibs on most.
Yeah. There's only one character I have dibs on, just because
I have dibs on. Okay, I have dibs on Monami, but that's about it.
Yeah. There's only one character I'll be that I'm dead set on portraying.
Who? You want Chiaki?
FB edition. I can't wait.
Oh,
Huh? No.
I'll be Chiaki.
Okay. But nah, FB. And a little behind the scenes, we're probably gonna end up calling that first episode FB edition.
Maybe.
Or maybe Paradise Lost edition?
I think he indulged in a little too much paradise. He wasn't
Who?
lost.
Oh. Oh, that was good. Took
If
me
any
a
of
second,
you
though.
Are familiar with the Danganronpa series? We're referring to some like stuff in the second game. We're not saying what because
And we
Rob
don't want to
doesn't.
spoil it.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil anything, especially if Rob watches this back.
Oh.
Actually, I'm gonna step away real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make
Alright.
some cereal, or make myself some cereal.
Oh, man. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for Rod's reaction to this, to how things play out. I'm really, really hoping things turn out the way that I'm expecting. For anyone who has played the games, you probably know exactly what I'm expecting to see happen. Oh my goodness. I suck at small talk. I can't even think of anything to talk about, and I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
All right, while we're looking at
MJ,
everything.
step away. Huh?
Okay. I'll wait for MJ because I had something really cool to say about my wife.
Okay. Heck, while we're waiting, why don't you go ahead and set that new skill?
Oh yeah, the one you guys were talking about.
Yeah. So we will have to remove that other one that we equipped last time.
The Lost in Thought.
Don't know if it was Lost in Thought, because I could have sworn we equipped a 2 SP type one. I'm not sure.
That's a 4 SP algorithm.
Oh, that one was for memorizing. Okay. Lost in Thought doesn't seem too bad to remove.
Increase the time limit for each phase.
Because kind of no point in having that increased time limit if we can't have a steadier aim and it messes us up, costing us some of that time. You know?
Yeah.
And on that note, I need to... Huh?
I was gonna say, while we're waiting, I'm gonna say one thing about my wife before I tell you guys the story. I learned something new about my wife today.
Oh, nice.
And I would say she's the equivalent of having high charisma in a video game and trying to get a good deal at a merchant.
Okay. Unfortunately, I am going to have to step away. I will be back ASAP.
All right.
Hi.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, what a cute picture.
She's not like that right now. Now she's in a cat ball. Did Aden step away or something?
Yeah, he did.
Ah. Yeah, I wouldn't made myself a bowl of golden grams.
Nice. I'm gonna just leave that in Discord.
Aw. I'll show it on stream. Here you go. Cute. Welcome back. Probably can't hear me.
I'm gonna get one more Pepsi.
Huh?
What's up?
I think he went to go grab more Pepsi, he said.
I'm right here.
Okay.
It's like 2 steps away.
That is an adorable picture.
I got the the mini cans, so I'm not drinking a lot of soda.
Okay.
Okay. So, before we start the trial, and we're all here, I was telling Aden that I learned something new about my wife today.
What's that?
That if she was in a video game, she'd have high charisma and have the ability to barter for low prices with the merchants.
Because you go into the farmer's market?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, for instance, we were walking around and there was a juicer that she wanted, and they were selling it for like 25, 30, and she got it. She got them to sell it for her to her for 20.
Nice.
Well, at first the lady was kind of steadfast, saying, "You're like, oh, no, I want to keep it this thing," till like we were kind of talking amongst ourselves, like, well, we could probably look around and see if there's one that's low at a lower price. Which case the lady then said, "Oh wait, no, go ahead and buy it at 20."
Yeah, that's.
Back,
I mean, I'm not good at haggling.
We even got our seedless watermelon for like $1 less.
Also nice. Also, hello, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Are you adding the new skill? Oh wait, that you can't.
Yeah, I already did.
Oh, okay.
Pretty done.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm gonna have myself muted so I can eat my cereal. I'm still here though.
All right, so looking at the handbook, just kind of looking at everything. Brief look. Okay, I'm ready.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the result. If you can figure out who done it, then I'll punish everyone besides the black. Okay, well.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Oh my god.
I leave my podium briefly and then once again slap Hero.
Smartest guy in the room.
And then go back.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No! That's a ghost!
How many times am I gonna have to slap him? Can I just say I was expecting MJ to say like "boo, bitch"?
I'm eating golden grams right now.
I was kind of half-heartedly expecting that.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because
Yes.
she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
What?
So we're dealing with the Ghostbusters?
Oh, my hero.
I look around at everyone. Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
What?
From Ghostbusters. The insult that Bill Murray's character says to Peck.
Oh,
They call him dickless.
I forgot about that insult. I haven't watched the first two in so long now.
There's a limit to
I
how
completely
much
forgot about that.
ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
One important trait, obviously, her
I
gloves.
got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
One too many edibles, huh?
This guy is fucking stupid!
No words. There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have to choose. I don't have any choice but to.
It's time for a non-stop debate. Make your arguments.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
That's what it was.
Hold up. Break.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails. Don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the
Seriously?
first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there.
Oh boy, here we go again.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well,
And I'm pretty sure it's this.
Identify the body.
That's it.
No, that's wrong. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
A cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
You're next if you keep that up.
If this was a D&D game, I would have you lose 50 experience points. You in intelligence.
I don't know how to pick my nose.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Forgot about that line.
Hey, no, hold on. Hold on.
Oh boy. What are you gonna play?
Comedic timing is running out.
What do you mean time's running out?
I'm just joking.
Comedic
I said
timing.
comedic timing.
Where the hell is it?
Dude.
Seriously? Why can't I find it in my freaking soundboard?
Have no idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to.
No.
And I can't freaking make it any louder. God damn it. Fuck.
You're fucking weird.
I really wish I knew where that was.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
Oh, I found it.
You're fucking weird.
You already pressed
You
that
already
button.
played it though?
I know. And for some reason, I can't increase the volume.
It doesn't need
That's
to be
as high as it
increased.
goes.
We heard it just fine.
Yeah. You're good, buddy. Oh boy.
Rob?
I really hate myself right now.
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
Okay. If you compare the tattoo to another source of information, not the Monokuma file, it is the...
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... Oh, Hangman's Gambit! Alright. Seriously? Seriously?
Now I understand.
that letter?
The representation
Good job,
of
Rob.
Fenrir
Proud of
is
you.
a wolf.
You are on kind.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was
Hello,
behind this whole
Prism
thing?
SD. Is this a voice dub?
You sound surprised,
For
but you're
the class
absolutely
trials,
right.
it's
Yes, indeed.
yeah, voice
The
acted
trial this
in
time
game,
is to
but
solve the murder
when
of
there's not
Mukuro
voice acting or we're
Ikusaba.
doing just regular gameplay, besides the trial, we take over for fun and voice the characters.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Then who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
She found the headmaster, didn't she?
No.
Just by the way she worded that.
You know we're
My
not gonna say
information was
anything.
not wrong.
I know.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this, no matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Nope! There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Based on what we know. Well, what he said.
Got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it! I can't let this stand. Somehow, I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi.
Real quick, Rob.
Okay.
I have a request. Is it possible for you to go ahead and make a save right quick?
Just double check.
I don't remember where in the how far into the trial we are. So yeah.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
And that was at 9 o'clock.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now.
Okay. Go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Alright, the murder happened between 7 p.m. and 9 a.m. And I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. until 7:30 a.m. Okay then. Looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden.
Time for another non-stop debate.
So I think it's the sprinklers.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Because that would set up a time
It
frame.
took place somewhere between 10
That's
o'clock
it.
at night.
No, that's
That
wrong.
was fast.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere
Well, I
near
was
10
just
o'clock.
thinking
It
because
had to have taken place way later.
so thinking about it, the only things that we can just discuss a time frame are the sprinklers because they're set at a certain time, and the initial time frame between that Byakuya and Hiro were talking about, which was around 10 or so.
Fair.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How
Oh,
dare you
God.
spew such a
Oh my God!
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean by denying the sprinkler? Are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Oh my God.
You're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
Hello.
I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence. Wait, what?
Finish your line.
And that should do it.
I was saying hello to Alejandra in the chat. They say hi.
The
Wait, who?
Alejandra is in the chat, and they say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. For Twitch or for
YouTube.
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 Huh. Hold
Welcome
on,
in.
check. I'm playing. I have the game on, so I don't get to check the chat often. Hello.
Alrighty, let's go.
Okay.
Hope you're having a wonderful night.
All right. If we look at the body itself, that should make it clear. The moment of truth. Didn't we do this last time with Toko?
I admit nothing. I hate you.
I don't remember
No,
I don't think so.
who we did this with last time.
anything. That's enough.
We did it with Hina.
Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I'm right about this. I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no. I don't know anything. That's enough. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I'm right about this. I admit nothing. Hold on.
Battle strike.
How can you say it wasn't the...
This should prove it.
Good thing that was the right one.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because... while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko was the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me, and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever, which is why I can't let that happen.
Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
Oh, really?
We're this far into the game, and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all, and as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
What the fuck?
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
Are you guys still there?
Yeah.
Say what?
Yeah, we're here.
I was gonna say, are you guys still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just...
Because you guys have been
we're
quiet.
just watching. Yeah, we're just been watching. Haven't really found anything to quip off about, so...
For a second, I was like, wait, don't tell me the game the stream shut off or something.
Oh, that was stuck.
Nope.
And it was still going,
It's
without
all
even me
good.
knowing.
Yeah. It's all good.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Uh-oh.
A certain something? Yeah, she's talking about the tarp.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
What the fuck? Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said.
Time for yet another non-stop debate.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty!
Okay,
So
I
what do
think
you
I know. I remember the blood on the body hadn't dried yet. Yakya even warned us not to touch it, to avoid getting any blood on us.
By covering the body with the tarp,
the killer prevented it.
Which one is it?
So, explored body analysis.
Sprinkler, but the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless.
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Wait. Oh wait, I screwed up. Which one did I choose?
Wait, no, I don't.
I need to think about it more. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
by covering the body with the
Oh, I
tarp,
screwed up. I picked the wrong one.
the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was
Only dirty is because the
Well,
spring,
for
but
the
the
body
underside, it
before
was
the
totally
explosion.
spotless because that side was
since it was facing down toward the... Of course it didn't get dirty!
That's the one.
No, that's wrong. Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
What?
I figured it out.
Oh, really?
I know what happened to the other chicken. I figured it out.
Oh.
Oh no.
Tonight's stream
Huh?
should have been KFC edition.
Yeah.
The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Oh. That poor chicken!
I got it!
Oh.
Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
Well, I'm having tonight.
Happy chickens.
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken? And then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
They probably did.
Maybe.
Well, I can't let this thing go to waste.
I mean, there are a lot of carnivorous plants up there.
That's
I
true.
wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense.
We find the chicken bones in one of the pitcher plants.
You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so.
No.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
Okay.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh, no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
You asshole! I was trying to be your friend!
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound.
All those
Makoto's
gifts I gave
alibi
you!
is inadequate.
All those what?
Wait. I don't think I... Did I, how much stuff did I give her?
Oh. I don't know, because right now we can only look at truth bullets.
And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyuko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Oh, we just got another truth bullet.
Disguised dead body has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
Oh, fuck.
That's why I asked earlier.
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
Well, we can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
I don't want it anyway.
So, what to do?
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto?
Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Oh, fuck.
Wah, wah.
Game over, man. Game over.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced. 12,000% convinced.
considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer.
Make your argument.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
I want to go look at Disguise the Body. Murder took place before the sprinklers turned on. Later on, they removed the tarp. Suspect. So I'm going to assume it's Disguised dead body and getting stabbed. Because there's a good chance that the murderer... Like, the body was placed... the tarp was placed over the dead body, sprinklers went off, and then the coat as well as the knife were set up for the dead body. We've already established that the coat was put on after the tarp was removed, which means the knife was thrust through the coat into the body.
The knife we found lodged in the dead... It's the same one! It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it! Just because I had the knife once, that automatically... Well...
Getting stabbed is what killed her.
No, that's wrong!
Break!
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe he stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover
Wait,
her
I just realized it. Did I look at the Monokuma file?
Back when you got it last time.
Let me see.
At the end of
Due to the
last
explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They are, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Okay, I'm like 100% convinced this Mukuro, the person who we know is dead, was actually the disguised Junko.
Okay.
I think that that little detail towards the end says it right there.
Very
All right.
interesting.
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
Yeah.
Victim was stabbed twice in the same spot. No. There's no way that's possible. Monokuma file.
I got it!
What?
The Monokuma file clearly states that
Just
there was only one
how
stab wound.
conveniently timed that was. Not long, like 2 button presses after you were confirming that.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body
into
afterward
Toko.
was probably meant to do the same thing.
I still feel bad for her after what happened. She just got yeeted off the screen.
Oh.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
There's only one explanation I can think of for the explosion.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
Okay. We need to determine what ultimately... I'm gonna double check the thing again.
Okay.
Okay, victim had been stabbed. They had also been struck in the head. I'm gonna guess that's what killed her. I mean, if okay, so either it was the wounds, or if anything, so I'm like piecing it together. I think the titanium arrows that we found and the duct tape were part of the illusion for for the first day that, or during the whole situation with the first murder when Junko got stabbed by the spears. I would have to guess they were wearing duct tape or something to prevent them from being fatally killed. And the metal pipe is what actually killed them. So I need to keep an eye out for anything about that, I'm assuming. We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate.
Let's see how this plays out.
File.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The
Okay.
explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she
That's
was
it.
hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
The knife was a cover-up, and all those other wounds on her body weren't fresh, which only leaves.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has
Yet to be determined.
No, that's wrong.
Doing pretty well.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is
No.
that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
Unless...
Yes.
It wasn't... Maybe it wasn't a metal pipe, it was actually... Oh... Clever.
What?
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say one of those titanium arrows would probably sting a little bit, but all 10 of them together, maybe. I don't know.
Way!
That's
The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks.
Oh,
I bet
God.
you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
Yeah.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you
Oh,
produced
boy.
the real murder weapon?
Oh, I did. Oh, and it's looking really bad on Kyoko because we found this in the...
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
An arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting it, because there's no one more thing about the weapon. One more secret. It's got to be the duct tape. Yep.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, 'cause in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too
That was
thin.
it. Damn it, I missed.
Talking back to Master. You have no right!
Would have been interesting if they had added a rewind feature.
Yeah. If it was just that titanium arrow, it wouldn't be nearly thick enough. Which is why they used...
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, 'cause in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal. It seems like an arrow would just be too...
No, that's wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to. The death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Oh boy.
I have evidence. Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo. It must be connected to the dojo locker.
I got it! The one
Shit, this
thing
looks
that
bad.
proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me? Then, does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue. Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
What? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean?
Huh.
Oh!
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
Okay. I'm gonna take a
Keep
wild
rolling
guess, and
yourself.
he had the wooden key, and he put it in her room.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is
I don't
that
think
what you're
it's-
saying?
Okay.
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
I don't think it's that straightforward to just. I don't know. I don't.
You want to save? Go for it.
I have an idea of what to do.
Okay.
Wait, Kyoko gave her room key to Byakuya, right? Which. So I'm gonna.
Go ahead and make a backup save in case, just in case.
Exactly what I
Yeah,
said.
that's 10
Well,
mistakes,
the
but
killer.
it's pretty. It's still pretty easy to end up losing
don't think I
all that
can.
health.
I don't
What do
think
you
I
mean
can
you
right
don't
now.
think you can?
You
I just
Oh,
clicked the
you can.
thing.
Okay.
Oh,
My bad.
I have a hunch of what it is.
Master would never.
There's proof that you... Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo lock, and then left the locker key in my own room.
Damn it!
Correct.
Didn't do that right. I meant to absorb it. That was my plan.
It happens.
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly. I'm not the. You should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never.
there's proof that you... Is that what you're...
You stated a
Okay,
theory
so-
earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
But could I really have done that?
Okay, so I absorbed that.
Those words you just spoke.
And what are you gonna
What do you
use it on?
Exactly what I said.
There's proof.
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more.
Byakuya,
What if Master would never hide something from me?
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Yeah, because you had her key.
No, that's wrong. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Yeah,
Huh? Why not?
because Byakuya had the key the entire time. But wait, if it's not Byakuya, it was somebody else that went into the room to put the key in.
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier?
MJ? MJ, you there?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
Hello?
Maybe she stepped away. I don't know. That or I mean, she is eating. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or was. I don't know. I'm a little out of it right now. Ugh.
We gotten pretty far though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. She fell asleep.
Oh no.
It would be me this time.
Oh no, I hope that's not the case. Who knows? Maybe, like, yeah, she probably stepped away to take care of her dishes, and might be talking to JR as well. I don't know.
Do I still have her number? It'd be weird because my number is different.
Ah. Oh man.
I think this is it. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna take a shot at this.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
Boy, oh boy.
It went straight to voicemail.
Okay.
Oh no. If she did fall asleep, we don't have access to turn off the stream.
Oh no. Yeah, there's that.
Oh shit.
I still think she's not asleep, but
We are kind
I
of
could
late.
easily be wrong. Huh?
I said we are kind of late in it.
Yeah, but if she was starting to fall asleep, she would have let us know.
I'm gonna text her just in case. I'm gonna text her say, "Hey, it's Robert."
All right. Who knows? Maybe going straight to voicemail might be due to her battery being dead. I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. It's at least it's not me this time. Oh, shit. We are
Relatively fitting music right now.
Huh?
Relatively fitting music right now from the game.
Yeah. Oh, the Lord.
Take it you're saving any just in case?
Yeah. There's not much we can do with her. Well, we could continue it. I'm assuming we're. Are we like? How many chapters are left?
Kind of hard to say without spoiling things. At least in my opinion.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man. I don't want to spoil things for you so that you... I completely spaced on what I was trying to say there. But yeah, I don't want to spoil things for you.
I understand. I can't even hear or hear anything.
Same.
We'll just finish this up and see if it... So, I guess I'll... So, if you vote for me, I die here. And die here. The mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. The mastermind's trap? The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The mastermind's trap? The victim was Mukuro, and Kyoko killed her. What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie? I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap? If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that... I should have done the voice mod thing. Whatever. But if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here now. Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna say... I can't save.
No, can't. You just did though, so...
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna make my decision, and then you tell me if it's the right one.
I'm not gonna
or
say
if
that.
I'm making... Okay. So... I'm not gonna say pursue the lie. I'm gonna say let it go. Because there's a bigger plot here. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the Mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What?
How?
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Are you serious?
Oh, wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the Mastermind set for us. So that's why... this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trials are over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Oh, shit.
Voting time?
Yeah. You may have screwed up.
Oh, fuck. Wait, then why would I get points?
Now, who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make
God.
the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Oh, shit.
Hey, hold on! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I'm not gonna lie, it does not feel right going through this without MJ. Oh.
Oh, shit. Oh, this sucks. What?
Time to be executed.
You think I'm the killer?
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job?
Yep.
Yep, they got it right. No. No, that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense.
Shing!
It's the same as always. It's just like the other class trials. And I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills, chills, kills!
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Oh, wait, Kyoko?
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oh, fuck.
Kodo has been found guilty. Time for the punishment.
Oh, shit.
Yep. You're gonna get flattened like a pancake.
Oh, shit! Oh, this is so screwed up.
Whew.
Oh, this sucks.
After school lesson.
What the hell is...
Sex ed.
Oh, this sucks.
Now he's holding his breath.
Okay. Wait. What?
Looks like you've been saved. Or have you?
What?
What?
What? What's this? What's going on?
Hey, what's that?
Yeah, it had to be.
This is...
Alter ego.
Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? Ugh. He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell. I don't believe this!
It would seem...
It would seem you finally made a miscalculation. No. You miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, you got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world.
Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time.
Huh?
In other words,
Now it's the mastermind. Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What are you
What did you
talking
say?
about?
You'll
so-
understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. What the? It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Wait, what? Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best of what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by by the school itself.
Sounds like you're starting to get hit.
Huh?
Sounds like you're starting to wind down pretty hard too.
Oh no, I'm just my stutter thing.
Ah.
And standing. Did I hear something?
That sounded like. Nah, MJ's mic is still muted. I doubt we heard her.
I think we just did.
MJ? Hey, MJ!
MJ, can you hear us?
Oh. Bloody hell, how the hell are we gonna end this?
Here, I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself real quick. Still no answer.
Oh boy, how are we gonna end this?
Oh, I don't know. I wonder.
The only way I can think of would be to go into the studio and end it there, but how are we gonna end the Twitch side of things?
I'm not sure. Well, I mean, I'm kind of wondering. I'm pulling up Streamlab now. I would have to only guess that it can only be ended by on her side.
Maybe. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, it's not like even showing me if it's live or not. I'm
not seeing any means of ending the stream via the Twitch dashboard. We've been going a little over 3 hours.
Yeah.
Do
you have MJ's number too?
I don't have access to my phone. My phone's
oh shit,
out of service.
I'm gonna try to finish this up to see if it's getting closer to the end of the thing.
Of the chapter, it should be.
Yeah. Standing there at the gate of the ultimate school, filled with the ultimate students, was me. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of the hard wooden's desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing sleeping here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd been in before. What the heck is going on?
Excuse me.
Finally, could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then I was awake. Or was it just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piling high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. Heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in here till I wasted away and died? No. I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. Okay, I heard it that time.
Heard
Aden?
What?
It sounded like some snoring.
Oh.
And he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of here.
I honestly feel like we need to go ahead and stop it here.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, hey!
Oh, you're here!
I'm here.
I did try calling you.
That's fun.
Here, I'll...
Don't save over the one you just made, so... Or made earlier.
Nah, it's the old one.
Okay.
Here,
I
just
kind of want to
resave.
revisit that. At some point.
Alright, let's end it.
Congratulations, Rob. You bypassed the bad ending.
Alright. MJ still with us?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's alright.
Oh, good.
We got pretty far, and I got to test my chops with Monokuma.
Awesome.
And
I'm so
Kyoko.
sorry.
That's alright.
Alright,
it's
let's
all
spin this
good.
wheel before we take off. Just for fun.
Yep.
Wow.
Would have been safe anyway, okay.
Cool, basically
Okay.
free pass. On that note, end screen's up.
Alright, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. We got pretty far in this game. If you guys can, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as checking out our daily content and the weekly podcast. On the YouTube side of things, this is Rob, Aden, MJ signing off. Have a good one. Take care, and we'll see you guys next video.
Peace out, my friends.
See ya.
On the Twitch end of things, you know what to do. You can find both Rob and Eden's socials and channels on my channel in the About tab underneath the Friends panel. Tune in tomorrow where we continue more with some Danganronpa Trigger Heavy Havoc. What kinds of hijinks will we get into? Who knows? But in the meantime, class is dismissed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, goodbye.